I told you I'd see you on the court soon again. If you got your table tennis bat, your badminton racket, your squash racket, or your tennis racket in your bag, you should be here right now. What a glorious day at UCT for the SA Open. 12th SA Open already, and we've got the reigning champion Patrick Flisberg. We've got the ex-SA Open champion Rodney Durbach fighting it out, and the ever-fast Chris Loans and Steve Aaron. On the ladies' side, we've got Michelle Lee and Vanessa Christensen also fighting it out. Many juniors, Nathaniel and Rafael Batendach, squash pros, also playing today. We're looking forward to an awesome day of racket sports.
Racketlon, your one-stop online shop for all racket players.
This year sees 70 entrants playing in various categories: junior under 14s, boys under 16, boys under 19, girls under 19, ladies, various sections A, B, and C, as well as men's A, B, C, D, and men's over 45 veteran sections.
So in the first semi-final, we've got Patrick Callis against Rodney Durbach. And in the second semi-final, we've got Patrick Flisberg against Chris Loans. Let's see who advances to the finals.
Yeah, so Rodney won that 21-17. What a good match. He's very consistent.
My tactic against Patrick in the table tennis was to try and get as many serves back and then just try and hang in the rally, and hopefully he would make the mistake, and it worked. Badminton was awesome. It was a really close match. 21-19 in the end. I did a lot better than I expected to in the badminton, so that's obviously improving. And now down to the courts, to the dungeons at UCT for my sport, into my court, which is a squash. We'll see you there.
Right, I'm about to take on the pro squash player Rodney Durbach at his own game. The badminton, I just pulled through it. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull out all the stops for this game.
The squash, I went 21-7, so he got a few more points than I was hoping he'd get, so we have to go up to the tennis courts. I'm not sure how good his tennis game is, so I'm going to have to really pull out all the stops to try and make sure I can get through to the final.
All right, after the squash, obviously, I need to change my game plans. It's going to be aces all around. Rodney, you better watch out. These balls are coming hard at you. He only needs 6 points really to win, so basically I must win 21-5, basically, yeah.
So that 16-point difference was just too much for Patrick Callis in the end, and Rodney Durbach is the first player to advance to the finals. We caught up with Chris just before his semi-final.
Was blessed to have an easy first round, but now I'm up against last year's champion. Looking forward to it. The table tennis game went well. Patrick got 10 points. And yeah, I served well, kept him guessing, but it was a good game.
The table tennis was good. I'm happy with 10 points. Chris is a really good table tennis player and I'm not, so it's nice to work uphill the way I expected it. So.
Yes, badminton is done. 21-10, so now we're even points going into squash.
He did well, so have to battle it out on squash and tennis now. It's going to be interesting.
And there it is, Patrick Flisberg is victorious in semi-final number 2, and he moves forward to meet Rodney Durbach in the finals.
All right, we're standing here with Michelle Lee. Now, once again, she's won the SA Open ladies section. She won it last year, plus she won the UCT closed. Michelle Lee, how are you feeling right now?
I'm actually really happy. Today was lots more fun. There was a lot more entries today, and it was tough. It was actually really nice today, and there was people that were good in every discipline. So there was a challenging match everywhere to be played.
So what are you going to take forward now for next year? Are you going to play next year?
To take forward, I definitely need to improve my table tennis. That's the only one that really pushes me back. So that's the one I'll work on from now on.
Cool, Michelle. Well done once again.
So next up is the men's A final. Rodney Durbach against Patrick Flisberg.
A little disappointing. I was hoping to take a few more points, so it's too many mistakes, but 21-9 in the end.
Okay, so that was tough. That was very tough. He's a very good badminton player. I guess that makes it all square going into the squash. Hopefully I can win quite big and scrap a few points in the tennis. All to play for.
Not too good. I was hoping to win a little more solid. It was made too many errors, so I gave him 10 points and shouldn't have done that. It's going to be tough for me now.
He did. He got off to a really good start, which really surprised me. He hit some great shots, but luckily I managed to get back into my rhythm, move the ball around a bit more. So it went well. I won 21-3, which was good, I think. Very tough to beat guys sort of 21-0 when they're just going for shots. You know, that's what you do. That's what I'm planning to do in the tennis.
Had a fantastic day. It's been really competitive throughout, and just another great Racketlon tournament.
After a long day, a lot of matches, that draws a clear another end of the day for the 2017 SA Open. We look forward to seeing you next year for the 2018. See you on court soon.
Racketlon, your one-stop shop for all your racket sport needs.